What if a character who once seemed like a permanent fixture in our lives suddenly vanished without warning, never to return? That's the reality Heartland fans faced when Ty Borden, a name that resonates with everyone who's followed the show, was taken away too soon. For years, Ty stood at the heart of this beloved series. His journey from troubled youth to devoted husband, father, and rancher crafted him into an icon. But when his story came to an abrupt end in season 14, it left fans reeling, wondering if Heartland would ever be the same. Now, in the most shocking twist of season 19, the unimaginable has happened. Ty Borden is back. The thought of his return raises countless questions. How is this possible? What does it mean for Amy, Lindy, and the entire Fleming family? Most importantly, how will Ty's presence shift the entire course of Heartland's future? This moment isn't just a plot twist. It's a game-changer, one that will reshape everything we thought we knew about this story. To truly understand the magnitude of Ty's return, Ty was never just a character. He was the beating heart of Heartland. Introduced as a troubled teen with a painful past, Ty found himself at the ranch, searching for a second chance. Under the guidance of Jack Bartlett and the love and support of Amy Fleming, he transformed into a compassionate, hardworking man who became the cornerstone of the family. The evolution of Ty and Amy's relationship stands as one of television's most unforgettable love stories. Their bond was built on trust, mutual respect, and a shared passion for helping others and caring for animals. From their wedding to the birth of their daughter, Lindy, Ty and Amy embodied hope, resilience, and the power of love to heal even the deepest wounds. But tragedy struck in season 14 when Ty's sudden death, due to complications from a gunshot wound, left fans devastated. His loss wasn't just felt by the characters in the show, it was a blow to millions of fans who had come to love him as if he were family. Watching Amy navigate life as a widow and single mother was heart-wrenching, yet it also showcased her strength and determination to carry on Ty's legacy. His absence left an undeniable void, not only in the show, but in the hearts of fans everywhere. Now, with Ty's return, the impossible has happened, and Heartland will never be the same again. For Amy, Ty's return isn't just about rekindling old feelings or reliving past memories. It's a moment that forces her to confront the pain of loss and the depth of her healing process. How will she reconcile her memories of him with the life she's built since his departure? The emotional stakes are higher than ever as Amy faces the reality of having Ty back, not just in her heart, but in the world they've both worked so hard to rebuild. But what does this mean for Lindy, their daughter, who's grown up without her father's presence? Ty's return introduces a whole new dynamic for the family. How will Lindy adjust to having her father back in her life after years of growing up with only the memories of him and the legacy he left behind? The joy of their reunion will undoubtedly be bittersweet as they navigate the complexities of their relationships and the bonds that tie them together. Beyond the emotional aspect, Ty's return could be the catalyst for fresh storylines as the Fleming family faces new challenges, both on the ranch and within their personal lives. The impact of his presence will ripple throughout the Heartland universe, changing not only the lives of Amy, Lindy, and the rest of the family, but also the very foundation of the ranch itself. The show has always been about growth, resilience, and the healing power of love. Ty's return promises to take those themes to even deeper, more profound levels as the family learns to move forward while embracing the past. The mystery surrounding his return keeps fans on the edge of their seats, eagerly awaiting each new revelation. Is it possible that Ty's return is more than just a symbolic gesture? Could there be something supernatural or deeply unexpected at play? The show's creators have kept their cards close to their chest, teasing just enough to keep the suspense alive while offering little more than tantalizing hints. One thing is certain, Ty Borden's return has the potential to completely change the course of Heartland. As fans eagerly await the unfolding of this monumental moment, the emotional journey of Amy, Lindy, and the entire Fleming family will undoubtedly take center stage. The story of love, loss, and the power of second chances will resonate more than ever as the heart of Heartland beats once again. In the years since his passing, Amy has found strength in her grief. She's learned to embrace the role of a single mother, nurturing Lindy and continuing her work at the ranch, all while carrying the weight of the love she lost. But now, with Ty's return, everything is about to change. It's not just a reunion, it's a reckoning. For Amy, this moment forces her to confront the layers of pain and healing that have defined her journey. Ty's presence will bring about an emotional whirlwind, not just for Amy, but for everyone in his orbit. How will Lindy react to seeing her father again? The child, who was just a toddler when Ty left, will have to reconcile the man she's heard about with the father she barely remembers. Will she embrace him as the dad she never really knew, or will the years of absence create a new kind of distance? What about Jack and Lou, who have navigated life with the grief of Ty's loss? Jack, a man whose stoic nature often hid his deep emotional undercurrents, will be forced to grapple with the return of a son-in-law he thought was gone forever. Lou, ever the protector of the family, will undoubtedly feel conflicting emotions of joy, confusion, and perhaps even fear of what his return might mean for the fragile family dynamics they've worked so hard to stabilize. The return of Ty Borden is more than just a twist in the plot, it's a catalyst for growth, a challenge to the characters, and a moment that will forever alter the course of Heartland. This storyline will test every relationship and force the characters to reconsider their paths. It's a reminder of the show's core themes, the power of love, the depth of loss, and the strength found in family. For fans, it's a moment of pure emotional resonance, one that echoes the very essence of why Heartland has remained such a beloved series for so many years. Toward the future of Heartland, the big question is, how will Ty's return redefine the legacy of the show? How will the story of love, loss, and healing continue to evolve with his unexpected return? The answers remain shrouded in mystery, but one thing is clear: Ty Borden's comeback will be a defining moment, shaping the lives of Amy, Lindy, the Fleming family, and Heartland itself for seasons to come. The journey isn't over, it's just beginning. With the pain of loss still fresh, Amy will now witness her sister's reunion with the man she once loved. Lou's protective nature may lead her to feel both joy and joy for Amy's potential healing, and concern for the emotional complexities Ty's return could stir. After all, Amy has built a life without him, and Lou knows better than anyone how fragile that can be. Will Lou support her sister's efforts to rebuild this connection, or will she worry that it might reopen old wounds that were never fully healed? The emotional dynamics surrounding Ty's return will undoubtedly test the strength of each family member. While Ty's return has the potential to bring healing, it is also a catalyst for deeper introspection, forcing everyone to reflect on their growth since his loss. For Jack, Lou, and Amy, this moment is not just about a reunion, it's about how they've changed and what they've learned since Ty's departure. And then there's the ranch itself. Ty's absence left a gap in the very soul of Heartland. With his return, that gap isn't easily filled. The ranch has faced countless trials in his absence, and his return raises questions about its future. How will I adapt to a ranch that has evolved without him? Will he find his place in the new family dynamic, or will he struggle to fit in with the changes that have taken place? One thing is certain: Ty Borden's return is a turning point not only for the characters, but for the Heartland family as a whole. This reunion will ignite a wave of emotions, challenges, and growth that will shape the series in ways no one could have predicted. It's a story about love, healing, and second chances, one that promises to keep fans on the edge of their seats, eagerly awaiting each new chapter of the journey. For Lou, the fiercely protective older sister, her instincts to guard her family may make it difficult for her to fully embrace Ty's return. She has watched Amy struggle through the loss and seen her work so hard to find strength and independence. Now, with Ty's sudden reappearance, Lou may feel a sense of duty to ensure this return doesn't jeopardize all the progress Amy has made. Will Lou set aside her reservations and let her sister face this reunion on her own terms? Or will she fight to protect Amy from potential emotional fallout? Tim, whose relationship with Ty was always complicated yet rooted in deep mutual respect, will also be affected in unexpected ways. Tim's tough exterior has long masked the deep love he has for his family, and Ty's absence left a hole he struggled to fill. Ty's return could reopen old wounds, but it might also bring out a softer, more vulnerable side of Tim, a side he may have buried for years. How will he reconcile the past with the present? Will his protective instincts for his children and his relationship with Ty coexist, or will this reunion prove too difficult to navigate? Then there's Caleb, who shared a close bond with Ty as both a friend and a member of the Heartland family. Caleb's relationship with Ty was built on trust and camaraderie, and Ty's return may bring mixed emotions. On one hand, Caleb will be overjoyed to see his friend again. On the other, the family dynamics may shift, affecting the balance Caleb has grown accustomed to. Will Caleb support his friends and family during this emotional upheaval, or will he struggle with the changes Ty's return brings? Georgie, who looked up to Ty as a mentor and older brother figure, will also play a significant role in this reunion. Ty's return offers her a chance to reconnect with the man who profoundly influenced her life, but it also challenges her to navigate her own growth and identity. How will her relationship with Ty evolve, and how will her memories of him shape her actions in the future? Ultimately, Ty's return isn't just a plot twist. It's a catalyst for each character to confront their past, question their choices, and reassess their relationships. This moment in Heartland is sure to lead to some of the most powerful and transformative scenes in the show's history. With Ty back, the family will be forced to re-examine what it means to heal, to love, and to forgive as they move forward. The central question remains, will Ty's return heal the wounds of the past, or will it introduce new challenges that the Heartland family must face together? One thing is certain, this new chapter will bring emotional highs, difficult decisions, and deep moments of reflection for Amy, Lindy, Jack, Lou, Tim, Caleb, Georgie, and the rest of the Heartland family. Ty's return is more than just a moment in the story. It's a turning point that will change the course of their lives forever. His reappearance stirs up old emotions, and for the Fleming Bartlett family, it marks a moment that changes everything. This is not just a personal event for Amy and Lindy, but a turning point that will reshape the entire family dynamic. Over the years, this resilient family has weathered losses, challenges, and conflicts, always emerging stronger. But now, with Ty back, they face a new reality, one that could either pull them closer together or test their bonds in unimaginable ways. At the center of this shift is Amy, who has become the emotional glue holding the family together since Ty's absence. Her journey has been one of incredible strength and perseverance. She has grown into her role as a mother and a leader in her community, navigating the complexities of single parenthood while honoring Ty's memory. But now, with Ty's unexpected return, Amy's sense of independence and the balance she has worked so hard to maintain will be tested. Will she lean on Ty once again, or will she be determined to hold on to the life she's built without him? How will her relationship with Ty evolve, and what impact will his return have on her identity as a mother, a wife, and a woman who has learned to stand on her own? For Lindy, Ty's return holds even deeper significance. She is not just meeting the father she barely remembers, but is given a chance to build a relationship with him, a relationship that never had the time to fully develop. Lindy has grown up surrounded by the love of her family, but Ty's presence offers her something irreplaceable, a link to her past, and the man who has been an elusive figure in her life. This reunion will be a journey of discovery for Lindy as she tries to understand who she is and where she comes from. It won't be easy, and it won't happen overnight, but it's an opportunity for her to explore a side of her identity that has been absent for so long. The effects of Ty's return extend far beyond Amy and Lindy. Jack, the family patriarch, has always been the emotional anchor of Heartland. His protective nature will come to the forefront as he helps Amy and Lindy navigate this transition. But how will Jack feel about Ty's return? Will he see it as a blessing, a chance to bring closure and healing to the family, or will he view it as a disruption to the delicate balance they've worked so hard to maintain? Jack's relationship with Ty has always been one of guidance and mentorship. With Ty back, Jack will be forced to reconcile his emotions about the past and what the future holds for the family. Lou, the pragmatic and forward-thinking sister, has always been a driving force in helping Amy move forward after Ty's death. Her protective instincts will surely come into play now as she worries about how Ty's return will affect her sister's progress. Lou has worked tirelessly to help her family heal, and she may fear that Ty's presence will stir up unresolved feelings and challenges that they've only just begun to work through. Will she be able to support Amy through this emotional roller coaster, or will her own fears cloud her judgment? Tim, whose relationship with Ty was a mix of blunt honesty and quiet respect, will also be profoundly impacted by Ty's return. Tim's fiery personality and tendency to avoid emotional vulnerability may create tension as he confronts unresolved regrets and complex feelings from the past. Ty's presence will challenge Tim to reevaluate his relationships and his own personal growth. Even secondary characters like Georgie and Caleb will feel the ripple effects of Ty's return. For Georgie, Ty represented a guiding figure during her formative years, and seeing him again will awaken memories of their bond. For Caleb, Ty's return offers a chance to reconnect with a close friend, but also forces him to examine his role within the family and its future. Ultimately, Ty's return isn't just about one person. It's about the ripple effects it will have on every individual and relationship within the Heartland family. This reunion will force each character to confront their past, regrets, and hopes for the future. It will challenge them to reimagine what it means to heal, to love, and to be a part of a family. While the road ahead will be filled with emotional highs and lows, this new chapter promises to bring transformative moments that will redefine Heartland's legacy for years to come. Ty's return is a pivotal moment, one that reshapes the very fabric of the Fleming Bartlett family. It's not just a nostalgic callback, but a turning point that challenges each member to redefine what it means to be whole. This storyline brings to the forefront the themes that have long defined Heartland: love, resilience, and the intricate harmony of family life. Ty's reappearance raises a pressing question: can the Fleming Bartlett family find balance and harmony with Ty back in the fold, or will this new chapter unravel old wounds and bring unforeseen challenges? Fans couldn't be more thrilled. Social media has been flooded with reactions, theories, and heartfelt messages. For many, this feels like a dream come true, a chance to revisit the love story that captured hearts worldwide. Ty's return symbolizes hope, perseverance, and redemption. Now, fans are eager to see how the writers will navigate such a monumental storyline. Will Ty's return be permanent, or is it part of a limited arc designed to give fans closure? Regardless of the outcome, this storyline reaffirms the show's core message: healing, transformation, and the enduring power of family. Or if it will introduce new complications that push the characters in unexpected directions. The fan base has always been a driving force behind Heartland's success. Ty's return feels like a tribute to their unwavering dedication and support over the years. This moment isn't just about the storyline. It's about honoring the connection between the show and its audience, reinforcing the deep emotional bond that has made Heartland such a beloved series. As Ty steps back into Amy's life, his return isn't just a reappearance. It's a reflection of the deep bond they once shared, a bond that has withstood the test of time, love, and loss. For Amy, Ty's presence is a reminder of the life they built together, the challenges they overcame, and the family they created. It's a chance to rediscover the connection that defined her and shaped the person she is today. But with this reunion comes the question of what this new chapter holds. How will their relationship evolve after everything that has happened? Ty's return is not simply about rekindling the relationship between him and Amy, but also about reinvigorating the entire Heartland family. The challenges they will face as a unit will test their strength, but also reaffirm the central themes of the show: love, resilience, and the unbreakable bonds of family. The years that have passed and the struggles they've endured have only deepened their connection. However, there remains a question: can the family remain as united as it once was? The return of Ty brings with it the promise of healing, but it also raises the stakes for the future. Through Ty's return, the series explores what it means to move forward while carrying the weight of the past. Can they truly come together as a family, despite the changes each of them has undergone? As they navigate personal struggles and face new challenges, Ty's return becomes a catalyst for growth. The journey ahead promises to be one of transformation, not just for Ty, but for everyone around him. For Ty, the return to Heartland is not simply about revisiting old relationships, but about finding a place for himself in a world that has moved on without him. His journey from troubled teenager to dedicated husband and father mirrors the evolution of the series itself. Heartland has always been about the triumph of family, the lessons learned through hardship, and the power of unconditional love. Ty's return reinforces these themes, reminding viewers of the transformative power of healing and the importance of second chances. Ultimately, Heartland has always celebrated the idea that family, whether by blood or by choice, has the power to heal and change lives. Ty's return brings this message to the forefront, ensuring that the show's legacy of love, resilience, and growth will continue to resonate for years to come. Fans who have watched these characters grow and evolve are eager to see where this new chapter leads. Ty's return is a pivotal moment that reminds everyone of the strength of the Heartland family and the hope that exists within it.